Oh, right boys, this is it now. I'm taking the bike out on a run. I'm very excited. I'm just going to go to the petrol station and back because I'm a bit tentative to take it anywhere further just in case something bad happens. So it needs to be filled up anyway. I'm going to take it out to the petrol station and I'm going to reset my readings for mile per gallon because that is a big thing for me. Not having a lot of money, fill-ups and stuff, they're a big thing for me. So I did have a load of good data. But I had to factory reset my phone and it deleted everything. But I was getting on average of 40 to 42 mile a gallon with the old stock exhaust and the old map. And I'm very excited to see what we get now. So it's a clean slate and join us. I'm very excited, as you might be able to tell. See you in a minute.
Right, you might be able to see that I've not put any of the gubbins back on it yet. Mainly because what I don't want to do is I don't want things to not work when it comes to the O2 sensors. So I've left everything off for now. I'm going to fill the bike up and then, we'll get cracking. And we'll come back and we'll put everything back on now when I know that everything's working. I don't have to take it all the way back off again. So, right then, you guys ready? I've basically left everything as it was before we rode it last. I am on my fuel trip, but I should be fine. And we're going to go and test some stuff out. So I was getting on here 39.5 mile a gallon, which is slightly wrong. Right, so the main thing that I'm looking for is that chugginess at the bottom end. I'm getting a weird... Oh, the chugginess seems to have gone. I am in A mode. That sounds fucking good, doesn't it? Oh, wow, that sounds so good. I'm just checking everything works at the minute. Obviously, like I said, this being the first ride. Just going to check all systems a go before I go do anything stupid. Make sure my brakes work. The brakes on this are shit. They're so bad. And one thing that I can tell actually is the weight. Yeah, cheers pal. Yeah, the weight seems to have changed a hell of a lot. It seems a lot more flickable and it goes into corners a lot easier as well. Yeah, the quick shifter's banging. Oh. Listen to that. Up and down gears like nothing as well, and the exhaust sounds so good. Fucking hell, okay. Oh. Right, so we're going to wipe out all this now. So we're going to start from fresh, clear that, and clear the mile per gallon. That's at 11 litres. Out of 70, I did really well for MPG on that then. It's at 128 mile, and it said I was on my fuel trip, so I probably got 150, 160 out of that tank. Oh. Cheers, thank you mate. So what we are going to do is we're going to basically restart the fuel count. So I'm going to start from this fuel up to check my mile a gallon, so next time we'll fill up, I will know. Oh, that sounds so fucking good, man. I'm going to go test it in some traffic. Fucking hell. Yep. That is... Wheel come up on that then. So we're going to see what it's like at 30 mile an hour in third gear. Because again, bikes with the Euro emission stuff, they don't like that. They really don't like it. So... Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, that sounds so fucking good. The quick shifter is I'm sorry, but whatever's happened in the mapping, it's helped the quick shifter out like an insane amount. Right, we're going to do some filtering. Again, at low RPMs, it was horrible. That quick shifter is now so bloody good. Oh, you can you hear that, boys? Okay, it's sort of really slow speed, so I'm going to test now the quick shifter. So fourth gear, sorry, not the quick shifter, the cruise control. We're going to test out the cruise control, so in fourth gear at 30 mile an hour. Oh, it works. Oh, thank you Christ, it works. Also, not as much of a dip with the tracking. Have you seen this? Not as much of a dip in the tracking there at all. Okay, I wonder if it's something on the right. I wonder if it was all the weight on the right hand side, you know. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Oh, third gear, 40 mile an hour. Fuck me. Obviously, I've still yet to open this thing up properly, but oh, definitely, absolutely. Let's put it into fourth. Put it into fifth gear, 40 mile an hour. little tiny bit chuggy, but that's no way near as lumbering as it used to be. Because you kind of expect it, you know, with the higher gears. Higher gear, lower RPM, that kind of shit. I've just realised as well, going down in the quick shifter, the engine braking seems to have disappeared. The engine braking when you're going down a gear seems to have, I don't want to say gone, but sorry, I want to get a wheelie off this fucking thing here. That's nice. So smooth. Yeah, it's definitely picked up. At the low end of the RPM, it's definitely picked up. It's smoother. It's more predictable, it feels. Obviously, I need to open it up a bit. The quick shifter is just gorgeous. And on the downshifts, the engine braking that we kind of plagued the downshifts. So when you downshift, it kind of lurches you forward a bit because of the engine braking, and the timing was off slightly. I think something's happened with the engine braking where I just don't feel that anymore. The engine braking is so smooth. It doesn't jerk me back and forth anymore. The change in engine braking is making me wonder if that's what's making the brakes feel even more lackluster. And it kind of makes sense. I only wanted to come out for a little run, but then, yeah, here we are. Oh, a little tiny bit of that chugginess left in first gear. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my god. Yeah, the engine braking isn't flinging me forward anymore. It's a lot more predictable. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I've got to be, you know, I'm relearning a bike here. Oh, oh shit. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh man, the wheel just wants to come up. I daren't give it full throttle. Oh my god! Oh shit! That wheel wants to come straight up. Holy fuck! The emissions crap is gone. It's so smooth. It just wants to fucking pull. Oh my days! I'm sorry, but yes, that is a totally different bike. That is a totally different bike. Holy shit. It feels more tractable. Like... No! I have never felt a bike like this in my life. Oh, fuck me. That's insane. Holy shit. And it's a lot more flickable. Oh, it just wants to come up. It's got so much power. That mid-range is fucking insane. That's, I'm sorry, but that's not even half throttling. Fucking hell. I'm not sure if you can hear all the backfiring going on. Oh, there's an Apache. Cool. This is a missile. Oh my god, it's got some overrun burble. Oh man, this is a completely different bike now. And it's so smooth coming through the power. And again, we're in A mode as well. I daren't go anywhere past half throttle. Oh, the burble. My eyes are watering. I'm not joking, my eyes are watering up. Yeah, it's so much easier to move around without the weight of the exhaust on. Fucking hell! Right, I need to chill out, man, because I'm feeling a bit, holy fuck. Yeah, I really need to chill out because this is a completely different bike. And until I'm used to it, you know. Oh, God, that backfire! Oh, I'm getting so fucking erect. Okay. Fucking hell, man. I'm trying to keep my visor up so you can hear it, but... You put it into third gear, 30 mile an hour, and it just poodles about like it's nothing. This thing's insane, and it's a lot gentler, a lot easier. Oh. The quick shifter on the downshifts and on the upshifts, man. Oh, it just wants to come up now. This thing just wants to come up. It's just got so much power. Oh, fucking hell. Yep. Motherfucking Jesus. Oh! Oh, can you hear those downshifts? Oh my god. So not only does it fucking sound amazing, it feels so much better. Again, round corners like this, around a roundabout like this, there's no jerky lugginess from first gear or anything like that. Oh, it's so smooth. It's a totally different bike. Even fourth gear. Oh man. This is absolute fucking madness. I cannot explain. This is a completely different bike. I'm in a bit of shock, to be honest with you. This fucking hell. This is. I don't have words. I really don't have words at the minute. I've not felt this on a bike in a long time. Feeling of getting on a bike, you think you've seen it all. For 235 quid, but it's 225 plus £10 postage. Jesus, man. There's a tiny bit of chug at the bottom still. However, it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And the 6th gear, 60 mile an hour, set that, doesn't care. And then, like I say, the way the bike used to lean to the right hand side when you took your hands off on cruise control, it's nowhere near as bad. It still does it a tiny bit, but if I lean to the left a little bit, it's if you saw the video, it was diving in. So I think it's probably the can. Oh, listen to that. That's with the baffle in as well, boys, and it's road legal. But beforehand, like I said, in order for you to be able to set off properly, you'd have to over-rev the bike, so I'm having to relearn how to fucking set off properly. Basically, oh, you went through on red, didn't he? First gear is just fucking no. I don't have any words right now. I really don't have much words. If you have a spare £200, 230 quid, I would absolutely recommend this all day and all night. Yeah, I'm going to go put all the bits back on it now. This for me is road test complete, successful. First gear, I don't trust it. Oh. So the engine braking's gone. I'm getting some pops and bangs and some flames from the exhaust. The quick shifter is so smooth. The lugginess, 90% of the luggy and chugginess is gone. It's fucking brutally quick. Those first 4 gears are just fucking insane. All these fucking potholes, Jesus. Oh, this isn't good. This is a lot of traffic. So even moving it around, manoeuvring it, getting it into corners, the handling, it seems a hell of a lot lighter now. It seems so flickable. It's like, it's baffling how much it's changed. Okay, I'll just do this. This kind of stuff, it's a lot smoother. It's, I won't say it's jerky, but it's definitely, it's very sensitive in A mode. There's still a bit of the throttle when I blip it. There's still a bit of that, where there's a bit of a delay at the start, and then there's a little tiny bit of chug if I'm doing these slower speeds like this. Nowhere near as bad as before. Like, I could not take my hand off in first gear before for fear of it would just stall, and it would chug me back and forth, and it's, look at that, it's just going. Yeah, there's a little bit of a chug, a little bit of a snatch of the fuel in at the bottom there, as it doesn't know what to do, but That is so much better. I used to feel it quite badly in the clutch. You could feel it would like it would jerk like a motherfucker. I mean, did it then? But we're talking at 1,200 RPM, and just for coasting around in, if I want to get that gone, then it's going to be dyno, I think. Come on, bitch, get a move on. Third gear. It just wants to fucking go, man. Holy shit. It tracks a lot better on the corners because it just tips in that little bit extra. The tracking for the cruise control is flawless. And I'm obviously going to have to try it with Kira and see how that goes. With her on the back, it was quite chuggy again. Oh, that has got so much power past 6,000. Oh, that's so smooth. You know, second into first. It's a little bit of a chug still at the bottom there, but it's straight into the power at 3,000. You can just feel it kind of surge in, which might become a little bit annoying, but for now, as I'm kind of getting used to it a bit more, because like I said, this is like a completely different bike. I will pick up on things in the future, just because that's the nature of the beast when you buy these things. Yeah, there's not too much engine braking. There still is engine braking, of course, because you're not going to get that. But it's so much more manageable. Like I said, I can take my hand off the clutch. It just gives me that little bit extra, less fatigue when I'm riding a long distance. You know, there is not a better sound on earth than this bike, and the exhaust note itself is nice and deep. And although I can hear it quite loudly in my earplugs, I actually don't think it's too obnoxious. But right now it's fine, it sounds good. People can hear me filtering, even filtering up there. Then I noticed people getting out my way a lot earlier. It's such a skinny bike when you take all the parts off it. But yeah, a little bit of a chug there, a little bit of a chug. Well, but again, once it's settled itself in its fueling, it's all right. And then it picks up. There's like a bit of surging power at sort of 3,000 RPM. It feels like I said, really slow speed traffic stuff like this, I can kind of see that being a little getting that a little bit annoying, because there we go again. Yeah, 2.5, maybe 2,700 or so. It just starts to pick up power. It just surges itself in. So that's something that will probably be taken out with a proper dyno. A proper dyno remap, and like I said, for 225 quid, however much I got this for, that was with a 10% discount from Nick from Motor UK, so thank you so much for that. It's still a little bit chuggy. It's a hell of a lot more rideable, manageable. That is probably the best 200 quid I've ever spent. I mean, even if you got a stock exhaust, it's worth mapping it, just because of the benefits that you get. It's such a good engine. Oh, and just the rumble, you can feel it in the floor. Yeah, it's definitely lighter, a lot more flickable. It drops into corners a lot faster, which is disconcerting for me at the minute, because I'm used to it acting a certain way. So I'm going to take a little bit of a while to get used to this thing, but what a bike. Unbelievable bike now. And again, at 30 mile an hour in third gear, it tracks really nice. Again, yep, a little bit of a chug. And you let the clutch out, and then the surging power at 3,000. It's that little surging power where the quickshifter doesn't work great. One thing I am noticing actually is the bike seems to be getting quite warm. Yeah, that engine's getting really warm. Maybe that's because I can feel it more, because the fairings are off, the shrouds are off. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been me. I hope you've enjoyed this, because I fucking have. And I'll see you very, very soon, I'm sure. Until next time, boys and girls. So I'm out. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.